of the Mental Health Awareness Week, and this year's theme is Take Time to Kōrero, Mate Kōrero, Ka ora. A little chat can go a long way. Managed Better by Tamaki Health is a peer-led self-management course for anyone who has a long-term condition or is a caregiver for someone with a long-term condition such as diabetes, depression, chronic pain, heart disease, asthma, or anxiety. And joining me on the show today to talk more about the Managed Better program by Tamaki Health is Shailesh Kumar, Kevin Hume, Mele Finau, and Tele Tauika. Welcome on the show, Finau.
Thank you, Lorenzo.
Hello, welcome.
Malo Lele, Mele, and Tele.
Hello. Hello, Lele.
No, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule. I know it is a very busy time for all of us, especially under level 3 lockdown. But thank you so much for celebrating the Mental Health Awareness Week with me on the Pacific Health Talanoa show today. Now, Shailesh and Kevin, can you please share with our listeners your journey from the time you attended the program as a patient of local doctors' clinics to now being employed by the team?
Yeah, so I had my journey through a bit of depression, came into the system going down after losing a job, and was invited to come onto one of these self-management courses. Took me 3 goes before I got into it, and when I attended it, I came to realize that, hey, what I was going through was nothing compared to what I saw others were going through. Got approached by the team to see if I could become a volunteer, joined them to become a volunteer, and then next thing I know, I joined them as a part-time worker, and then full-time, and I've been in the system for about 3 years now.
Wow.
And just lately became a master trainer for the course also. So it's a good, proud journey. Lucky I got onto it, that had taken me out of my depression and all that. So yeah, that's my journey. And it's been a really good journey till now. Yeah. Kevin, yeah.
Yeah, kia ora koutou. Yeah, all similar to Shailesh's journey. I had a relapse in my mental health with depression, and I was seeing a psychologist, and they referred me to one of the SME courses, and I was open to that because I've done a little bit of work around groups, and I know that works for me. So yeah, I went along, and then after doing the 6-week program, I was asked if I would be interested in training up to be a leader. And yeah, I said no thanks, but I ended up doing the training. And yeah, like Shailesh, became a volunteer. I did volunteer work for maybe 12 months, I would say. I was working full time, but I was working in the afternoon, so I had the time in the morning to give back. So yeah, and from there, fortunately, I got employed. It was something that I wanted. I really wanted to work in this job as a full-time position, because what I got from it myself, and to see what others get from it. So it's just a real brief journey there.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Shailesh and Kevin. It is great to have leaders like yourselves, who have been in that system and who have been in that shoes, those shoes before, and are now leading the program and know exactly how our people feel, when they come into the program, because you have already been on the other side. Pretty sure, the way you deliver, you kōrero, you talanoa about the program, it should be amazing. I would love to be part of that program one day, because I myself need to be educated around, managing my gout and, and other long-term conditions, so that I can reach out to my whānau and my āinga and say, hey, this is what we should be doing. This is what we shouldn't be doing to look after our health better. Now, Mele, And Tele, I understand that you are a daughter and a mother. Can you share with us your experience in sharing that journey together? Attending the same program. Whaamule.
Yes, thank you, Lorenzo. Malolele, talofalava, and warm greetings to everyone tuning in. Firstly and foremost, whawhetai ke eiki, ko i koe mau e ngai whainga maari, ko tō koe nuk tau ina stia e ngai aha koe ni. Pea o kuma hufanga pe i ngahi tala whakatapu ka kato e whanua, ka ata mo ki maua ke whataki mai wahi ke tala nok whai. So mum and I attended the SME program in June, the diabetes course. And I guess for us, I joined it because I was always being told, mum's got diabetes and her siblings, and so eventually I'd get it. So initially I thought, okay, I better prepare, hey? And mum came along to support me. But little did I know the impact that going together to the SME course would have in our journey with not only mum being able to manage her diabetes, but also me playing an important role in, supporting her diabetes and going together. We learned so many things as a group, but specifically, if mum could have gone on her own, I could have did things on my own, but we would have been on different pages. But SME had provided that space for us to come together and actually, me going, oh, so this is what mom's going through, oh, okay then, and being able to support her, because I didn't realize how, how much the environment and being aware of around us would impact her decisions. Yeah. Mom?
Yeah, the experience that I have from this course is very great for me because I've been diabetic for so long, and I'm still confusing about the diabetic, how to do better and how to eat food and how to do exercise and all sorts of things. But when I went to the course, I learned a lot and I changed a lot of my life, and I'm feeling a lot better and I manage everything now.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your story, Tele. It is great to have someone who has, participated in the program, and I love your testimony, and I love what you shared about you having that, that knowledge around managing your diabetes, and that you should be doing some exercise, you should stay active and manage that diet. Thank you so much, Tele, for sharing. I know it is not easy for for others to come on a platform like this and share their testimonies, but I take my hat off to you, Tele. Thank you so much. Shailesh and Kevin, coming back to you, can you share with us what is the most rewarding part about seeing our whānau and our people coming through the programs, and what is their response?
We have to be honest with you. We have mostly had positive results, like you just said, Mele and Mum talking about it. Myself, I'd share that my wife joined me, who's a Cook Islander, beautiful lady, and she joined me to find out what I was going through and did the course and has ended up as a volunteer also. So bringing your family in there basically opens up their eyes also, and kind of gives them the idea on what you're going through. And that makes it easier for them to understand and work with you and support you, like Mele did for Mum. So a lot of it is based around, family support, or even the caregivers. Anybody can join in and give each other that support. So yeah, that's one of the big things. And yeah, it definitely works for them. Yeah.
Wow. Kevin, would you like to add?
Yeah, sure. Look, the program works. It comes from Stanford University in America, and then it's been modified for New Zealand. And so there's a lot of research that's gone into it. If you follow the course recommendations, that's going to make a difference in your life. And that's something that we see. So what's rewarding for me is seeing people that are wanting to make change and pass that on. And for myself, it also keeps me in check also with my health, because I don't just have depression, I have a number of long-term health conditions. So it really helps keep me focused on my health also by leading it. And part of the courses is what we do. We set up little action plans and that people who work, that they work towards, and we do that as leaders. We do that ourselves. So I think that is the reason that it works so well is that it's peer led, and so we're not a GP. We're not a specialist. We're just the same as anyone else. And we've been there. We've sat where they're sitting, and we have long-term health conditions. So it goes a long way in building trust in people also. So, but seeing people make change, that's what I enjoy most. Seeing them understanding and making those changes, and they can be at the beginning of a course, they can be a little bit quiet, and then they start to open up when people share a bit, and it's really rewarding. Yeah, I love it.
Thanks, Kevin and Shailesh. Like I said, it is great to have leaders like yourselves who have been there, done that, and now passing on that knowledge, and that malam lama and understanding to people that that come through the program. So that's great. Now, coming back to you, Mele and Tele, I know Tele, you mentioned that you learned a lot from the program, but can you share or elaborate that? How did it benefit your health and well-being in terms of understanding of diabetes, the food and exercise? What changes have you made so far?
Oh yeah, I have changes a lot. The island eating, we have a full plate. But when I have been to the course, I have reduced all my plate to a very simple one and eat a lot of vegetables.
Whoa.
That's what that's what I learned from it. It's really great to go to the course and very and it's helped me a lot with the well-being of my life. And I feel a lot better and really grateful with this course.
What
I know
about
what to eat and I know what to drink.
Yes.
And no sugar, no much salt.
Wow.
All of these that's what they caused me very sick, because in the island we hardly ever had the sugar and different kinds of food like what you have in here. So I have to learn to stick to my food plan,
No
the
sugar.
plate that I have to eat.
Now, can I come back to you, Tilly? No sugar, no fizzy drinks. Now, Millie, how was it for Mum, cutting the sugar and the fizzy drinks completely?
No
Oh,
sugar.
I guess for Mum, she manages herself
Wow.
really well. But it was more so us that live with her who
Yeah.
always have sugars around in the house.
Yes.
So after attending a course with Mum and being able to read food labels, and knowing,
Wow.
identifying how much sugar is in it, what servings, is good for diabetes people. We changed to sweeteners now, where they have so we just go read in the supermarkets what sweeteners they have 0 calories, and so that's what we've changed now instead of. But it was more so because of me that lives around, just have sugar here because I'm not diabetic. But knowing, this is not helpful for Mum, it would be helpful if I changed the sugars to.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Tilly and Millie, for sharing that. Now, coming back to Shailesh and Kevin, who would benefit from the programs? And how can people in our whānau register and find out more information about this amazing program?
Basically, anybody can benefit from this, Lorenzo. The patients, their family, their friends, kids, anyone can benefit from that. It's basically giving you the tools, the knowledge, and you work with the family who support you. And as Mele and Mum have been working together, it's a good example just there. And also to register with us, you can just let your doctors know. We have health coaches also and the wellness advisors. You can inform them. We drop off the flyers to the clinics also. You'll see our flyers hanging there. And just word of mouth, people who are finishing and going there. So it's more referral based. But if anybody wants to join us, they're most welcome to just contact us, or just let your doctor or your clinic know, and they can put the referral through for you. And
Kevin,
you just call you and set it
can you
up.
share with us what languages can the groups be delivered in? Can they be delivered in, say Tongan or, Te Reo and other Pacific languages?
We do. We've been running Tongan courses.
Okay.
We also are currently working to get a Samoan language-based one up and running. We're in the process of that at the moment. We've got kaupapa Māori we've done, Chinese, Mandarin. Yep.
Awesome.
And the Hindi course.
And the Hindi.
And the Hindi, wow.
Hindi. So, yeah. And like you mentioned, who can come along to these courses? Well, like I said, it's anyone. And in the ages is, I think that the youngest I've had has been 19 and the oldest has been 96.
Yeah.
So,
wow.
yeah.
Wow, awesome. Now, Mele, can I just ask a question about medication? I know you are also a health coach. What is, what is the response or, that you get from our people towards, taking their medication, Mele?
In terms of medications, as a health coach, I think in the medications, there's a lot of questions around what's good for them. And a lot of our patients, they're not clear yet on what certain medications have. Some people are surprised that, they're taking some medications for blood pressure and sugar altogether. So a lot of them are not aware, firstly, about, the treatment that they're getting. And so it's good to talk to your health coach if you're not clear on those things.
Bingo.
You can even ask questions to the SME facilitators like Kevin and Shailesh, but ideally you would discuss with your GP.
Great, thank you so much, Mele. Now, you as a daughter and Tele as your mum, can you share with us what would you like to, to share with our Pasifika and Maori community about the course?
Yeah, at the moment, our Tongan church group, they are doing the course, but I was involved in there too, and I realized that they really need to go through the course, and most of them are older people, 50 upwards, 40 upwards, some not many younger ones, but mostly those are some they are retired and some nearly retired. But at that course they learn a lot, and I learn a lot with them together, and they are pretty happy to do the course. They changes everything. They change their eating habit.
Wow.
They more like to drink water. Some they drink more of 5-6 cup coffee or cup tea every day, but they change. Some they most of them they say once or twice a day, and I can see them, and I can see it's a great change in us island people.
Positive change.
I'd say I'll just add on to Mums. I would encourage our whānau, Kainga, everyone, go sign up to SME. Definitely hit up Shailesh or even Kevin and Lorenzo. Join even if you don't have diabetes. Support your family that do, or even get educated, because there's bound to be someone that has diabetes in the family. So just being able to support in that way, knowing and understanding, you'll get that at SME. So I would encourage everyone to go sign up.
Malo pito Mele and Tele. Now, coming back to you, Kevin and Shailesh, what would you like to say to encourage our people and our, our ainga and kāinga to attend the Manage Better program?
So yeah, basically we say SME, so it's a self-management education. When you come to us, we don't tell you what to eat, what not to eat. We basically give you the tools on how to manage your health better. So there is a toolbox, you get a lot of information in there, and basically some of them will work with you, some of them won't work with you, but the ones that work with you will definitely make a change for you. So it's there, it's free, it's only for 6 weeks, 1 day a week for 2.5 hours. That's all the time we need from you, and we give you a wealth of knowledge. And yeah, that's all we can say. Feel free to join in, and we are most welcome to take you on as soon as possible.
Yeah, just to add to that, what I say to our community is like, come along, come to one session, see what you think. You know, you might think this is great, this is just what I want, or it's not quite what I want. But, you know, 9 times out of 10, the people will come once, they'll come for the 6 sessions. So the courses are 6 weeks, once a week for 2.5 hours. Yeah, come along, bring your whānau with you, bring them along.
Definitely.
For more, So for more information, you can contact the Wellness Support Team on 09274 7823, or you can contact them on Facebook. Check out the local doctor's Facebook page, or get in touch with me, and I can give you all the information as well as referring you to the team. So thank you so much, Vinaka Vaka Level, Malo Aupito. God bless you, whānau. Thank you so much for coming on the Pacific Health Talanoa show to call it all about the Manage Better program.
Vinaka, Lorenzo.
Hello, Apito.
There you go, Aotearoa. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will leave you today with a competition video from the local doctors about the Mental Health Awareness Week. They are giving away a $500 pressure card. So win, have a kōrero with them through video, art, photos, or words about what you do for your hauora well-being in the comments in their video. Check out their Facebook page, local doctors. It could be as simple as spending time with whānau, listening to or playing music, being out in in nature, cooking or baking, or even playing with your kids and your little ones at home. Any videos, photos, pictures, or comments will be accepted as entries. They will draw the winner of the Mental Health Awareness Week on Monday, the 4th of October, which is next Monday. Terms and conditions apply. They cannot wait to see what you do for your hauora and your well-being. If you need to urgently talk to someone, please text or call 1737. That is a national helpline for mental health. Find out more about the support services Local Doctors Wellness Support Team offers by inquiring at your local clinic, or email the Wellness Support Team at wstadmin@tamakihealth.co.nz, and they are very, very happy to help. Kia ora whānau, thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you tomorrow. Hey, tana whalava, kia ora whānau, Lorenzo Kaisara here. For Mental Health Awareness Week, we are giving away a $500 pricing card. Our local doctors team want to know what you do for your well-being, your hauora. But for me, it's doing very simple exercise like boxing to keep myself active.
To help with my well-being, I take my dog for a walk.
I like to be outside and sit on the hammock.
Let's talk about mental health. Let's talk about Tamaki Health.
Why not theme it? Such as headgear or hats.
I like to go for a walk. I like to exercise. I like to get outside.
Let's talk about all the good things Wellness Support Team provide from the shelf.
One thing I'm doing for my hauora during this time is trying out a new skill, which is baking.
I follow my spiritual guru, guide, and my friend, Swami.
My name's Josh Stent, and in order to look after my wellness, I like to put on some tunes, go for a big run, and just shut the world out.
Let's talk about mental health. Thank you.
Want to win? Drop a video, photo, or picture in the comments below to show us what small things you do for your hauora, and you're in the draw to win a $500 pressure card We can't wait to see your tips. Happy Mental Health Awareness Week whānau. And remember, take time to kōrero. Mate kōrero. Ka ora.
Squad, baby. Rex, J. Sands.
Let's go.
Oh, say I'm a say you are complete to me, I get you. By the way that you move and the way that you smile. Say, oh my Dorima, baby, you be giving your hand, I'll take you anywhere. You give me something that I never had. Cause you care, but about to me and the family. Say, why you waiting on me to talk to you? Yeah, I'ma listen what y'all say. Yeah, don't move out in the come here. Yeah, they on the nail, dirty wine, girl, dirty wine. Yeah, say, Tamaki